Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, my name is Sharon and I'm living on a part-time income. Basically I work 20 hours a week and I work locally and I really enjoy my job. I get a good work-life balance of doing things for my family, spending time with my friends, and then working anything between 2 to 3.5 days a week, depending on my shifts. So very happy with how things are going. Obviously, if I have to adapt to any changes that come about, I will cross that bridge when I come to it. But for the moment, things are well with how they are at the moment. So what am I talking about today? So I'm off to Wimbledon this week. I am super excited. I may have mentioned this in previous vlogs, maybe a couple of months ago. I can't remember if I have mentioned it or not, but basically my son, for the first time, he entered the ballot and he got tickets, and then he texted me and said, would I like to go? And I said, most definitely. So it's been a few months in the planning. It's been budgeted for, with paying for the tickets and for spending, and yeah, just really looking forward to going. So I'm going to be showing you my Lidl shop, which shows the Wimbledon picnic bits that I've bought, and the plan is that we will arrive between 11:30 till 12 o'clock, and the plan is that we will have lunch that I will have made, and then I won't have to carry around so much, and then we will most probably later on in the day, late afternoon, early evening, have a look around the food stalls and maybe get something hot, because who knows what time we're going to leave Wimbledon with the matches the way they are. So it's quite exciting, really looking forward to it. So I'm not sure if I did mention on my previous vlog that I've had problems with my halogen oven. Basically, when I did use it last week, it blew and the fuse went down in the fuse box, and it turned off the fridge as well. So thankfully I did notice that it did turn off the fridge. So I turned the fuse up again in the fuse box, and I took out the old fuse which was in the plug for the halogen, and it was a 10 amp one. Unfortunately I didn't have any 10 amps spare, so I did a shop to Tesco. So I'm going to show you my Tesco shop and you will see what I've bought, and I'll let you know after the shopping videos how things went with the halogen oven. So I'll see you in a mo. Hi guys. So I've just come back from Tesco. I only wanted to get one thing from there, but basically my morning was as follows. So I went to have a little browse around the charity shop, and I thought I would wear some sandals that I bought from Vinted, I think about a couple of months ago now. Brand new, and I thought, you know what, I'll break them in because I've got an event next month, and I thought, well, if I break them in, then that would be ideal. So I wore these sandals. Well, I wish I hadn't. I was walking around and my feet just, I don't know why, the shoes are my size, so they're not too small or not too big, but for some reason my foot sits in the shoe and goes inwards on both shoes, and it made walking really difficult, but I didn't find this out until I'd got to my destination. So I had to go into Tesco because basically my halogen cooker blew a fuse. Well, I'm hoping it did blow a fuse, because basically the fuse box showed the switch going down and my freezer was off when I noticed it. So I think basically the halogen oven has blown a fuse. I'm really keeping my fingers crossed it is, otherwise I will need to get rid of the halogen oven. So my intention was to go in Tesco's to get a 10 amp fuse. I have got a pack of mixed fuses, but a 10 amp one isn't among them, so I had to go out to Tesco and buy a pack. So I did also need milk and tea bags and bread and easy peelers, but the way my feet were feeling, I couldn't bear getting back in the car from Tesco's, driving to Aldi's, getting out, doing my little top-up shop there, getting back in the car and coming home. So I literally just bought everything I needed in Tesco. So I'll run through with you what I did buy. So first on the list is the Jaffa Easy Peelers, and the club card price on these is £1.70, but they're £2 normally. Then I needed some milk, so I got a 2-pinter of semi-skimmed milk, and that was £1.20. Then next on the list was the decaf original tea bags. I do normally like Red Bush, but Tesco didn't seem to do their own version. So I thought, well, I'll have these because they are a backup. When I go to Aldi's, I will get my normal Red Bush. And then if I do run out, I'll have these as my backup. They were £1.65 for 80 tea bags. Then I got a loaf of bread and I got the Warburton's Danish. And this was £1.25. Then onto the fuses. Yep, there's my 10 amp fuse that I'm going to need. I will update you further in the video as to whether the change of fuse was successful or whether it's goodbye to the halogen oven. So these were £1.50. Now, I don't normally buy ready meals. I really don't. I think I bought one maybe last month, and that was because it was a yellow sticker and I put it in the freezer. But I really fancy a chicken tikka biryani for my lunch, and they were doing an offer of any 3 for £8.50. And I noticed Tesco didn't do fresh lamb diced. So I was quite tempted when I saw the lamb Rogan Josh, and I thought, you know what, 3 for £8.50, it's a £1.34 saving because they are normally £3.50 each. So yeah, I went for it. I'm guilty as charged buying ready meals. It is what it is, and I'm just going to enjoy them. Thankfully, I don't get into a big habit of buying ready meals. And going further on the list, oh, there's a further 66p off. So yeah, there was a saving of £2 for the 3 ready meals. So that's a nice little discount there. So my subtotal was £18.10. I saved £2.30 by using the club card, and the total for 8 items came to £15.80. So quite pleased actually. It roughly works out to £2 an item if I want to average it out like that. Would I shop regularly in Tesco's? No, I very much doubt it. I was drawn in because I had to get the fuses. Tesco's was the only place when I googled it locally to me that did 10 amp fuses, and because of my feet I just decided to do the shop all in one go in Tesco. So yeah, it was nice to have a little browse around. I did have a little browse around the clothing section. I was very tempted by a dress and it was £30, but then I thought, am I really going to wear it regularly? In all likelihood, I most probably won't. It was a lovely dress though, but I'm pleased I made the decision not to get it. Yeah, I just bought 3 ready meals instead. So thanks for watching, guys. Has any of these purchases tempted you to get anything here? I think the majority of my lovely watchers don't necessarily buy ready meals, but I could be wrong. I'm assuming that you're all good cooks and you don't get ready meals. But hey, leave me a comment if you do succumb to the odd ready meal here or there. I'd love to know. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Hi guys, so I've just returned back from Lidl, and as you can see, I've got some nice little bits here because I'm off to Wimbledon this week. I'm so excited. I will talk more about that in a different part of the vlog, but this is about the food and the drink. And I wasn't going to take any picnic things to Wimbledon, but the more I thought about it, I thought, you know what, if I keep it light, then it makes sense to take something. And we decided that we are going to have lunch on arrival, so then it's less for me to carry around for the rest of the day. And by about 4, 5, 6 o'clock, we will look around the food stalls and maybe have something hot for dinner. So that's the plan, and I will show you the goodies that I've just bought. So first on the list are these Peyton's Fruit Punch, and that's Lidl's version of Pimm's. Then my son really likes Jack Daniels and Coke, so I got 2 cans of this for him, and these were £1.49 each. Then I've got some Stackers, which are Lidl's version of Pringles. I thought there's less chance of these getting smashed up, and they were £1.39. Then I've got some New York style sliced bagel thins, and these were £1.19 for 6. Then to go in the bagels when we go, I've got some soft cheese, which was 95p, and I've got the smoked salmon slices, and you get a minimum of 6 here, and that was £4.49. I thought that was a pretty good bargain. Then next on the list is the British Deluxe Strawberries, and this pack was £2.99. And then I've got some cooked chicken breasts because I am going to take just a round of chicken sandwich each for us, as well as the bagels. So then we're properly full up. And the chicken breast was £1.99. And last on the list, I've run low on hand sanitizer, so I will be taking these with, and they were £1.10 for 2. So the total here came to £18.86, and I think it's going to be quite a big saving on buying lunch and something to eat in the evening. So I'm pleased that I did pre-plan to buy things to take with us, and hopefully it's not going to weigh a lot by the time I pack everything up. You can't take in big cooler bags, so I'm just going to wrap everything in foil and a disposable tub for the strawberries, and then I can literally throw all the packaging away, so I won't have too much to carry once we've eaten. So very happy with this pre-Wimbledon picnic shop, and I'll see you in a little while. So I hope you enjoyed watching the grocery side of the vlogs. Yeah, I can't go into a supermarket just to get one thing. I always tend to buy a few more items. Does this happen with you as well? I don't normally do shopping in Tesco's, and the ready meals were a bit of a one-off. I have had a couple, and I did do a review of one on a short if you'd like to watch it. And to update you with the halogen oven saga. So basically I replaced the fuse, and then I did use it over the weekend when my granddaughter was here to cook some nuggets and also to heat up some sausage rolls. And then Sunday evening, when I used the halogen to make myself some fish, I noticed that the fridge had gone out, and I thought that halogen's blown. It cooked my fish for me, which was good, but it must have just fused straight afterwards, and when I checked the halogen oven, it definitely wasn't working anymore. So I think basically I need to pension this one off. This will be, I don't know when it will be replaced, to be perfectly honest. I'm thinking that I might go without for a little while, see how I get on. Well, I managed for a good few years without one, so it's not really a necessity as such. And then what I might do, if I feel I need a replacement, I might get a air fryer. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm going to wait and see. So yeah, that was the update with that. And my next vlog, I will share all things Wimbledon with you. I'm super excited to be going, and my next vlog on Sunday will feature some highlights of what I can photograph for you. It's my first time there, so super excited. So thank you so much for watching my vlog. If you are new here to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. And if you're returning, thank you so much for leaving me your lovely comments on previous vlogs, and also for watching this one. I truly do appreciate it. And I hope you have a good week, whatever you get up to, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.